Hi everyone, it's Ann again. Sorry for the echoey sound. I am actually at work hiding in a room to talk to you. First off, I have exciting news. I took my last insurance required class today, so I just have to wait for approval and then I will be ready for a surgery date, so I'm quite excited. So today I want to tell you about, I believe there's five things, not things, 5 lies I learned on the internet while doing my own research. Things I had questions about, I went back to my doctor and nutritionalist and asked them about it and got the real answers, at least from their perspective. So number 1 is if you get the sleeve, you are set for life. Pretty much you can eat whatever you want because your stomach's smaller. I've been told and I've seen that this is actually, unfortunately, not true. We have to remember that getting the surgery is a tool and not a cure. And we do, I know it's hard to say, but we do have to exercise and eat healthy and think of it just as a tool, not as a magic pill. Number 2, I've heard 2 things. Either your stomach won't stretch after the surgery, or the second one was that it will stretch back to its original size. So first of all, your stomach can and will stretch, and the doctors actually plan for this when they have your surgery. They said this is why they do it the size they do, because they know it's going to stretch. It's also evident because you start off only having a couple tablespoons of food right after surgery, and about a year out, my doctors have told me you're up to about a cup. So it does stretch somewhat. However, they said it will never stretch to the original post-op size, pre-op size, because they're cutting off, removing the section that is the stretchy part, the thinner part of your stomach. So no, it will not go back. However, yeah, you can still gain weight back. So we, again, have to keep eating healthy. They also talked about the proper foods, because popcorn seems like a low calorie, it could be a yummy snack. However, the nutritionalist, that I talked to said that this is called a slider food, because once you eat it, it actually gets smaller in your stomach. So it's not filling you up and it ends up just being calories going through. The other way I think a lot of us will end up being in danger of doing, being in danger of doing is drinking our calories. Yeah, I'm kind of addicted to Dutch Brothers, so that one's going to be a hard one, but we definitely don't want to gain our weight back. So number 3, you do the liquid diet prior to surgery so that you will shrink your stomach. So I talked to my nutritionalist, and although this is partially true, it will shrink a little bit by doing this. The main goal is for your liver to shrink, because if you haven't watched one of the surgeries on YouTube and you have a strong stomach, go for it, because I found it very interesting. And basically they're going to have to hold our livers up out of the way to get it done. And the smaller your liver is, the easier this is going to be for them. I also heard that you're, by losing that little bit of weight right beforehand, it does shrink your fat cells a little bit. So easier access, and getting healthier before surgery is going to help us recover afterwards. Number 4, I saw that you can't use a straw post-op because you'll drink too much, too fast, and it will stretch your stomach. So once again, that's not going to happen. You're not going to stretch out your stomach. But according to my doctors, there are 2 good reasons that you don't want to drink out of the straw. The first one being that every time you take a drink, it's going to introduce a little bit of air into your stomach, and that air is going to be uncomfortable and possibly painful. Secondly, it is true that you can drink faster, quicker, using a straw. And something that I personally need to learn is to listen to my body, not eat to eat, but listen and know when I'm full. So I think it's important. Sipping, you're going to go slower. You're going to get the cues that your body's giving you, and hopefully be able to know when to stop. Number 5, last but not least, and this one is my favorite. If you drink carbonation, you'll cause your stomach to stretch or even explode. And I think they mean popping your staples. So first off, it takes a lot of carbonation to do that kind of damage. I don't think the pressure is strong enough to do that. And if it does damage your stomach just from having something carbonated, you might want to go back and think about your surgeon again, because something wasn't done right. So again, my nutritionist is telling me that it's not going to stretch. However, after surgery, water and staying hydrated is so important, since we're going to limit how much we can intake every day. So in reality, what they're telling us is that you should be drinking good water, your protein shakes, water. They just kept telling me water, water, water. And really things that are carbonated, soda, some alcoholic drinks, beer, things like that, are really not ones we should be drinking anyway. So there's that reason not to drink carbonation. But also they said their main one is, once again, going back to introducing gas and air into your stomach, and that it's going to be uncomfortable or downright painful. So let's do what's best and keep us out of pain for sure. So there you have it. Those were the top 5 lies the internet told me, and the truth that my doctors shared. Hope you all are doing great. And as soon as I get my surgery date set, I will be back to let you know. Thank you. Bye.